Now, somebody in the Russian government, out of all the visas that they could have chosen, they chose Alex Jones.
Yes,
and they put it on the front page of a Russian news website.
Yes, and they must have called to confirm that this was a real photo, because the photo actually was taken from Alex Jones's Twitter prior to him being banned on Twitter in October 2018. Alex Jones himself actually posted this photo. Here's the tweet that he posted this photo with.
That's Alex Jones's?
That's Alex Jones's verified Twitter account.
And when did he put that out?
He put that out on February 1st, 2018. It must have not gotten any traction because we didn't hear about it. No one was really talking about it. You think that a man near at the center of the alleged Russiagate conspiracy investigation, him posting a visa online would spur quite a lot of controversy.
Look what he tweeted. Looking forward to Putin giving me the new hashtags to use against Hillary and the Dems. So this was last year. Alex Jones himself, so just to make sure that the Alex Jones fans out there, so you don't accuse me of faking this.
Right.
That's Alex Jones's Twitter account. That's his tweet.
That's his.
A year ago. And he's boasting that Vladimir Putin gave him a visa for unlimited entry in and out of Russia. This is bizarre.
And it's hard to really explain this. I mean, some have pointed out this maybe as a big joke, but Rick, when we travel to Russia for the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, for a real visit, for a real coverage of an event, we got a press visa. And it was only for about 16 days, that we had a very quick expiration date.
And the reason we didn't attend this year, because the Russian government, we were invited to attend the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, but we couldn't do it because the Trump administration has closed down so many Russian consulates in the United States, and you have to physically mail your passports to the Russian embassy.
Right. It's a very extensive process.
Yes, and so let's see. You were going on another trip. You and Doc, I forget who was going where, but the bottom line, it came down to we were sending our I guess it was G20, I don't know. Maybe that's what it was, Japan.
Yes.
So we had to send your passport and Doc's passport to the Japanese embassy, and then we had to get it to the Russian embassy. And by the time that the Japanese embassy got it back to us, there was no time to get it to the Russian embassy. And so we just said, we're not going to make it. We're not going to buy the plane tickets, and the passports not get mailed back to us in time. And I'm telling you that just to give you an idea of how complicated it is for us to go to these events.
And just do a press visa. He got a business visa, one that has a 3-year expiration. It's much different, much more extensive. You have to show you have a purpose, a reason.
You have a business there.
You have a business, basically.
So Alex Jones is saying he has business interests in Russia, and he's bragging that Vladimir Putin approved it. Now, what was going on last year? The Mueller investigation, the lawsuits, which are still underway, involving Sandy Hook. Was Alex Jones preparing to flee the United States and go to Russia?
It's very intriguing because the day before, actually, the day after this visa was issued to Alex Jones, was the day that the Treasury Department named 96 Russian billionaires they were placing on their blacklist, essentially, for the beginning round of the sanctions on personal assets, personal businesses. So again, it's a very odd time and coincidental timing for Alex Jones to apply for such a thing. It means he also sent away his passport for that time period. Rick, I looked at
the Russian government. They obviously did their due diligence. They knew who he is.
Oh, they for sure knew who he is, Rick, because doing a little research in the back of this, just looking at how far is the extent of communications between Alex Jones and the Russian government. On Twitter, I was able to actually find the official account of the Russian South African embassy. We actually have I'll show you this. These are all the occasions they directly message. These are public messages sent, links basically, and tagged Alex Jones or Prison Planet, which is the Twitter handle for his former editor-in-chief, Paul Joseph Watson. This is directly from the consulate in South Africa for the Russian embassy.
To InfoWars?
To InfoWars, to the real Alex Jones, his Twitter handle, and to Prison Planet, which is the handle for Paul Joseph Watson.
So the Russian government is actively working with InfoWars?
They're at least messaging him. We don't know about private messages between Alex Jones and the Russian consulate, but these are public messages that anyone can search for, that I was able to find just looking into this today.
It's really bizarre. The whole thing is bizarre. Now, look, I don't have anything against anybody having a business visa.
Sure.
You know, look, if I get a business visa or any long-term visa to another country, I'll be glad to tell you about it. I'm not hiding anything. As a Christian, we're supposed to go into all the world and preach the gospel. We need visas to do that.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's unusual that Alex Jones chose Russia for a business visa, and that Russia approved it. He basically gave Vladimir Putin the credit for it, and now you're showing me a direct link between a Russian embassy, consulate, and InfoWars, where they're communicating with each other.
Yes, and it gets stranger, because those communications between 2017 and 2018, Alex Jones actually made a satirical video during this time period. Again, people have said this is a joke, but now with his visa into context, I don't know if maybe we should let the clip speak for itself.
When was this video made?
This video was actually published in late 2017, re-emerged actually after the period he was issued the visa, and was still being circulated this time, has millions of views on it. But this is a video Alex Jones made from what appears to be his home in Austin, Texas.
Okay, let's watch it.
We pledge allegiance to Comrade Putin and his great minion, Donald J. Trump, to make America great again. We pledge this plan to destroy the Americans, to save their economy and their people and their border and their military. Hail Putin! Hail Russia! We will never surrender!
Да здравствует Россия и Америка!
Yes.
За дружбу народов!
Yes, that is the KGB plan! Ha ha ha! Well done, comrades!
I don't know about you, Rick, but we weren't doing any of that while we were reporting the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum.
No, but you put that together with a visa. The visa's real.
Yes.
You could say that's a joke.
Right.
That's satire, whatever. It's Alex being Alex, but the visa's real.
Yes.